Hello, Tennessee. This is Santiago Escanape. I'm running for governor of the state of Tennessee. In November 2026, we're going to have an election. A reminder, it's almost time for a transition. Tennessee has had its system now for 8 years. And what that means is let's not repeat the mistakes of the past. And let's not do anything overly similar as far as 2027 when the next governorship begins, the 51st governorship. When that begins, it's time to write a new chapter. And that should be exciting, that should be impactful, that should be a very good thing. So as we transition into 2027, another reminder of don't let them trick you into voting for a status quo candidate where the things would resemble what they currently resemble, because it's an opportunity to put something new on the map. It's an opportunity to do something differently. And that's a very important opportunity. So my platform is modernization and defense. We need to modernize Tennessee, and we need to defend Tennessee. As far as defense, I've spoken about the brand new armed forces base that we're going to build, and the planning and the construction for that would take place between 2027 and 2031. And that's very exciting. It's going to be a joint Army Air Force base. We're also going to include a Space Force Command Center in Middle Tennessee. So it's going to be state of the art. It's going to be something to write home about, so to speak. Now, defense aside, when we speak about modernization, there's a lot to be excited about. If I'm elected in 2027, we have a state dinner with China, and in 2028 with Germany, and in 2029 with France, and in 2030 with Angola. So we're opening up new opportunities for our economy, and this is why my election is crucial, because the economic cooperation with these countries is going to result in so many impressive, remarkable things, economically speaking. I'm an economy-first governor. I always have been. And think about how earth-shakingly important it would be if the 51st governor gets in. Within a month, there's a state dinner with China, and we open up relations with China across the board. And the reciprocal investment there is going to be, well, it's unheard of, because there's been so much reticence to China in the recent past, and it shouldn't be that way. And then 1 year later with Germany, and then 1 year after that with France. And we're opening up the floodgates to investment and to the upside to our Tennessee economy. And then in 2030, Angola, which is incredibly exciting economically. So these are the things we have to look forward to. So it's don't give up during the transition, I guess my message is, because certain powers, certain elements of our system want things to stay the same. And we've gotten used to an oppressive system where our economy is not always all that open, or there's too many restrictions in our economy. I want an open economy. I want a thriving economy. I want an economy that works, and it takes cooperation with other powers, but it also takes a different philosophy as far as what the governor has in mind when he's governing over the state of Tennessee. This is why I speak about modernization, modern. We need to modernize the state of Tennessee and its economy and its state system so that through economic integration, our state becomes robust, yes, but economically thriving. And we can have a GDP of 7 to 9%. And that compared to what we have nationally it'd be one heck of a present, one heck of a gift. So I'm Santiago Escanape. The update is don't give up during the transition because the system challenges us before it's time for something new and exciting. The 51st governorship should be new and exciting, and that's exactly what it will be. So we can't hold on to the remnants of the past. We have to modernize the state of Tennessee. We have to contribute to the defense of the state of Tennessee so that it always is what it is, and it's a successful story. But we need our investments in infrastructure are going to be pristine and impressive. Defense infrastructure. We're going to get protection from the weather. We're going to get protection from all kinds of risks that shouldn't be in the system, including the artificial intelligence that our state system utilizes to move forward its economy, supposedly to move it forward, but it's too restrictive. We need to open up our economy. And that entails new markets. That entails different friends in the world that can lead by example and help us lead by example so that the state of Tennessee is everything that it can and should be. Well, signing out for now, I'm Santiago Escanape. I want to be the 51st governor. Don't get discouraged during the transition. They're going to test us. But once that transition's done and the new governorship is the new governorship, it's a different set of opportunities from there. We're going to invite China to Tennessee. We're going to invite Germany to Tennessee. We're going to invite France to Tennessee. We're going to invite Angola to Tennessee. And the governor's mansion is going to actually have something to do that's worthwhile and that is opportune. So I'm signing out for now. Modernization and defense. Those countries are going to be on board with that type of a message. One of modernization and defense. When we think of modernization and defense, we think of the state of Tennessee and all the new wonderful things that it is doing to improve the lives of all 7 million Tennesseans. We care about all Tennesseans, all people. We want our economy to be the best it can be, and we're working on creating new, different opportunities for the state to thrive and to move forward. Thank you so much for listening. I'm Santiago Escanape. Everybody vote November 2026. And don't get discouraged during the transition. We're going to be tested. Thank you.